Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So I hope you are all doing well. And so I was contacted by Arrtx and they asked me if I wanted to review their 72 coloured pencils, and I said that I'd already purchased the 72 coloured pencils with my own money and I was really happy with them. And that I'd actually showed them on one of my colour and chat videos and said what I thought of them. So they asked if I wanted to review any other Arrtx products, and they suggested this, which are the new acrylic 30 acrylic markers that Arrtx has just newly released, and they're pastel shades. So they are acrylic water-based brush tip markers, bright and opaque, and of course work on different surfaces. So I said yes, of course, I would like to try these out and show them on camera. So this is the box, beautiful purple shaded box, and let's have a look if I can get into them. So there we go, sorry for the noise there. Right, so as I said, there's 30 markers here, beautiful pastel shades. So you get one box here, you can lift it out, and then that's the bottom bit of the box. And let's have a look at these a little bit closer. So I'm going to take this sort of purpley light lilac colour. So what we have, just bring you in a little bit closer. So as I said, these are brush tips. So on the marker we've got the Arrtx brand, so you've got the little brush mark and it says brush underneath it as well, and it says acrylic marker, high adhesion, cute little love hearts there, and then it says recap after use and made in China and a barcode and some numbers there. These don't have names or numbers on them. Just having a look to check. No, they don't, but the back of the box does actually have, without me spilling them all over the place, they do have numbers on there, but unfortunately there are no numbers on the actual markers, which you know, it would have been better if there were numbers on the markers, but nevertheless it's still good. I mean, you can put your own numbers on here if you want. That's easily done with stickers. So here is the brush tip, so lovely brush tip, and one of the best things about a brush tip is of course the fact that you can get different thicknesses of your lines. So yeah, so we've got 30 colours. So I first thought that we would swatch those out. Now I am just swatching them out in the order that they came in. So oops, let me get you in again a little bit there. So let's have a little look. So the first one is white. I'm just going to put this book at an angle, so I hope you don't mind, and there's a bit of a shadow there, so I'll move the markers and put them there. So white, you're not going to really see much because the page is white, but they lay down really nice. Trust me to drop it as well. Just pick that up. And then this one is the yellow. So yeah, you can have your different thicknesses of line. So I'm just going to do a quick swatch. So this is a nice pale yellow. So I like the fact that there are 30 markers, so quite a range. That's a nice colour, like a mustard colour. So got some unusual shades as well. So yeah, you can get your really thin lines like that. So yeah, thank you to Arrtx for sending me these to show on my channel. today we are just checking these out, I guess. So yeah, so far I am really liking the very opaque, which is what you'd expect from a acrylic water-based marker. So very opaque, very juicy. And some really nice colours. So of course I will link these markers below. That's a bright red, beautiful red. So a true red in there. So I've got no idea if these numbers are relating to the actual shades on the back of the box, but I'm just swatching them as they arrived in the box. So yeah, some lovely blues. I really like pastel shades, so these will be quite nice to use, I guess, over, well, with backgrounds, and also over pencil details as well. So that's the first tray done, and now I'm on to the second tray. So we have a darker purple, and then on 48, really do like that colour. In fact, that's the colour that I have tried in a book, which I will show you. Haven't really done much. I was just testing it out in the Johanna Basford, what's it called again, Worlds of Wonder book. I haven't coloured in that book for a while, so I thought I would. So we've got sort of a maroony colour there, and then a brown, and now this beautiful like a mint green, a little bit of a mint green, I don't know, pastel mint green, and then a really bright green here. Like, this is a bit of an unusual colour, like that one. It's like a deep turquoise. That's almost an olive colour. So I mean, they are quite recognisable because the colours are quite distinct from each other. So it's quite easy, I think, to tell them apart. So if you were to try it on a piece of paper beforehand and check on your swatch, then you'd know that you've got the correct colour. But like I say, as they've got no numbers, you could always, I mean, what I do is I just put some number stickers on them, which is probably what I will do anyway. It's the darker, sort of the grey blue colour. Right, almost done. Another beautiful, unique colour, really like number 76. And then I'll zoom out and I'll show you what they look like, or what my full swatch looks like. So let's have a look at them. So yeah, there they are. I think they look beautiful. Some lovely colours there. You've got your range from a yellow, so you've got pale yellow and then a true yellow, peach colour, pale pink, darker pinks, red, three shades of blue there, and then your greens, brown, maroon, purples. Nice to have a few sort of, that's more like what's the word, periwinkle blue. It's a bit like a periwinkle blue, that one. And then some deep greens. So you've got a fair number of greens here, but yeah, nice selection. So I'm going to show you what I just a little bit of colouring on camera, what I started. I was just trying them out, and so I decided to try them out in Johanna Basford nameplate page. So I'm just going to, obviously because they're opaque, the thing with any acrylic marker will be that they cover the black lines, so I'm trying not to touch the black lines too much here, but if I do, and if the black lines are faded out, which is a little bit impossible to avoid them all the time, then I will put the black lines in again with a fine liner, probably my Pit Artist pen. But because this is a brush tip, it does allow you to get into sort of smaller areas, which is great. Now what I'd probably do with this is once I put the black lines in, or even before, I will use pencil to shade on top. And see how that works. So yeah, that's basically what I've done with this beautiful, I call it a periwinkle blue because it sort of, to me it's that sort of a colour. So yeah, I would then go and probably use Prismacolor, actually, Prismacolor on top, or any other pencil I guess, and do some shading over the Posca, well, oh, how dare I call it Posca, sorry, the Arrtx, the Arrtx acrylic markers, because of course they are in the same category as Posca markers. They're water-based acrylic paint pens, and so are these, but these are pastel shades. So now that I've mentioned Posca, one of the advantages of these is that of course it is a brush tip, and brush tip supplies or pens generally cost more. The other advantage as well is the fact that the Posca acrylic paint markers I did recently purchase, I think about 3-4 weeks ago, and I bought the pastel set, and I think it's an 8 set. I'm not sure they do more than that, whereas here I've got a set of 30, so that is a bigger colour range is obviously a bigger advantage. Whether they last as long as Posca's, I will have to see and get back to you with regards to that, because I've only just received them. But so far I'm really liking the brush tip, and I'm liking how it lays down as well. So the next thing I'll probably just show you is I'm going to use the white, because of course many of us use paint markers for putting in details or on top of pencil. So for example here I've got the mushroom, and just going to move some stuff out the way. And so I'm going to get the white, and I'm just going to get close as possible, there we go, and I'm just going to white out some of these marks on the, I've forgotten the name of this mushroom, but it's the deadly one, isn't it? I used to know the name of it, but I've momentarily just forgotten. But yeah, this is working very well. Yeah, definitely. I usually have, you know, getting closer when I'm working on a picture, but I don't want my big head to be in the camera, so I'm sort of looking at it a little bit further away. But yeah, this is going down really well, and that's really nicely whited out those dots, so that's worked quite well. I'm going to do the bottom one now as well as this one here. Try to concentrate, as you can tell. So lovely, opaque, very opaque white. It's really nice. Right, really do like that. So I'm going to zoom you out so you can have a look at the mushroom details. So yeah, that's quite nice. So yeah, I will be using the white, I think, for adding highlights and details and things like that, but of course you can also use the other colours, and I intend on using the other colours for highlights as well, and you know, just to add I guess detail. So yeah, really pleased with these markers. I think they are a lovely purchase. I love the fact that they are pastel shades. I really like the fact that you get 30 of them, so it's a really, you know, great colour selection. Just to show you the swatch one last time, there they are. So a nice selection of colours. I like these colours a lot as well, these neutral sort of colours there and there, so lovely. So yeah, I highly recommend them, and the brush tip is definitely a plus. So it just remains for me to say thank you so much to Arrtx for sending me these markers to show on my channel, and I hope you guys found this video interesting, and until next time, take care, bye.